What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. I hope you guys had an amazing new year, celebrated, obviously drank a lot, ate a lot, did all the fun things you're supposed to do. And I want to give a shout out to all my day ones and a shout out to all my day twos and potentially a shout out to all my day threes, right? So we're going to pick up from where we left off on Friday's video. On Friday's video, how market was supposed to go, right? It didn't go that way at all. So when I was actually doing the recording, right, I was saying a couple of things. Obviously, I expecting price to push down, etc., etc., etc. These were the things I was saying, right? So let me just go into the hourly, and then I think that will actually help a bit, right? So on a Friday, I was expecting price to continue to fall, right? And I think when I was making the video, it was around about here somewhere, right? But these 2 wicks hadn't appeared, right? They appeared after I had uploaded the video, right? So literally, I mean, I had my trading stop, everything was going fantastic, and then what happened was price did that. And just before that, I was talking about, yeah, smart money's over here, you know, when they're going to push the price all the way down. Well, it looks like smart money was there, but they weren't on my side. They were on the other side of the coin. So they pushed it up. I was shaken out by a trailing stop, so I took no L's. But there was a lot more I was expecting to get, and I didn't get, right? So that's that. So I'm just going to briefly go into where I think market is going to go, where I think price is going to go, because on my side in the UK with the broker that I'm with, market is actually closed for me today, right? It's closed for me today, and it looks like it actually is closed. So yep, this is all Friday. Yep, so market is closed for me. So market is going to be opening in the next 3 hours, give or take, right? So it's going to be opening up around then sometime, and then when it does, then literally I'm going to need to make a decision in terms of how I plan to play this game. So first things first is I'm going to do a little quick cleanup of this chart very quickly. I'm just going to clean it up because there's a whole bunch of things on here we don't need anymore, and we might need to rejig some of the layouts in terms of where everything is and how I plan to basically navigate it all. So just going to get rid of some of these stuff over here because we don't need them anymore. A lot of them was actually based on analysis I was doing off YouTube, and I think I kind of got a little bit too crazy. Okay, cool. So this is how it is if when we're looking at it on the hourly. So I'm just going to jump into the 4 hour and let's see how it looks, right? So first off, we got a couple things here to tell us that this might actually be going on a little bit of a bullish run, right? On a little bit of a bullish run, which is the all-encompassing candle we can see over here, followed by what I believe would be the doji. If I'm wrong, do let me know, but it looks like a doji. So we have a doji right here. Let's go into it closer. So we have a doji right here, followed by an all-encompassing bullish candle pushing to the upside, all right? And also most important to note as well is that this is a higher low, but it's not a actual higher low. It's a higher low in terms of the overall structure, how it looks. Reason why I say it's not an actual higher low is because according to the MACD, this is still this downside over here is still an uptrend, and the only time I consider a low to truly be a low is the MACD must confirm it. So this here is a lower low, but this here just looks like it's a lower low, but it actually isn't according to the MACD, right? So this overall structure that we're looking at over here in terms of where I've drawn the trend line, so trend line over here and trend line over here, normally would break to the upside. Normally it will break to the upside. So we do something like this and then possibly push it all the way up, right? That's what it normally does because we have a descending wedge or descending flag, whichever name you want to call it or whichever name is called. That's what we have. That's the structure that we have right now. It is as such, right? So what I want to do is I kind of want to be a little bit more sensible in terms of how I approach this overall situation and just not go off this structure alone. I need other additional aids to help me figure out how I'm going to do whatever it is that I'm going to do. So first things first, the first thing that I'm basically going to do is I'm going to go into a higher time frame. So if I go into the day, right, I can see that the overall structure that I drew, price is broken through it. And what I said before in my previous other videos is that I don't restrict the size of the structure at all, right? So if I need to adjust it, I will adjust it. Some traders, right, and it's not their fault, they just do it in this way, is if they've drawn it in this way and price has gone through it, they will still assume that this structure has been broken, right? Now, through experience, I know that that tends not to be the case, okay? So because it has produced a lower than this one, actually, as a matter of fact, it's a double bottom. It actually is a double bottom. So let me get this out of the way. Let's move this over here. Right, so it actually is a double bottom over here, which is a good confirmation to let us know that we maybe we should consider looking at buys opposing to sells in regards to this overall move over here. So we've got a double bottom. So we've got the double bottoms over here and over here. So these two, right, double bottoms. So what I now want to do is I want to adjust this trend line to accommodate this structure, right? And then we will disregard this trend over here because it confirms itself over here, okay? So we leave it as that for now. So this time I'm just going to rejig this a little bit, just rejig it, okay? Going to rejig this one as well. And I'm going to keep the colors the same because this is still a master trend line that we're keeping an eye on, right? Okay, so now I kind of want to figure out what's going on here and what are the chances that this could potentially end up here, okay? But this is on a day. This is on a day, and most of you guys are interested in the day, but many more of you are only interested in the hour. So we're going to go to the hour time frame just to help us discover what we need to do. Okay, right. So what I think is actually going to happen in the markets, right, is I personally think that we are going to get a push through this trend at the moment. We're going to get a push through, and it may try to head up just because of the position of what this is in at the moment, okay, right? And this is the level that I would want to see it go past. So this level right here, I'm just going to draw a little box in there real quick. Okay. So this zone is where I would want to see price go past. If price closes above this level, then I know there is a fair chance that it will come back to retest. So what I'm kind of expecting, so let me just move this back a little, okay, and I explain what I think may go down, and then we'll then watch in the coming days to see if that's what actually happens, right? So what I think is price at the opening of market today, price is going to continue to push up. That's what I think. I think price is going to go up, okay, and price may even come as high as this level over here, right, corresponding to this zone right here, okay, and then it may push back down to this level, right? And if it does, then we then need to kind of need to figure out if this level is a retest for a push, for another push to the upside. So let me just get my little arrow to another push to the upside this way, right? Or if it's not, So this is kind of what I'm expecting, what I'm hoping to see once market opens, and especially tomorrow, what happens over the course of the day tomorrow, right? Now tomorrow I know there's not any news coming out, so there's no news coming out tomorrow, which is Tuesday. There's no news coming out tomorrow, but there is going to be news coming out on Wednesday, and there is going to be news coming out on the Thursday and the Friday, right? With the CPI coming out next week, Thursday. So with that in mind, I would want to know how market moves between now, from when it opens, which is going to be in a few hours, the whole of Tuesday, and when we get to Wednesday, I want to see where price is, where market is, what is actually doing, right? And then once that happens, then obviously we're going to wait to see what comes out in regards to the FOMC. So when the FOMC, the report is released, and then the press release, whatever happens after, I'm not doing anything. So we see how that goes. So as it stands, this is the zone that I want to see price break above, and that is between 11080.88 to 11041.14. So this is the level I want to see price break above, so close above, and then I want to see price get to this level. I don't know if it's going to get there or not, because like I say, I'm not a financial advisor, right? So I don't know. So I want to see if price will come to this zone, right? So I'm just going to put at the top, and then we just drop another one right here. So I want to know if price is going to come to 11276.26 or 11236.52. So in that zone, I want to see if price gets there between now and Wednesday, all right, or even after Wednesday. So the FOMC report, if it then shoots up and it makes its way to the zone and it does whatever else it's going to do, these are the things I'm keeping an eye out for. All right. So in regards to tomorrow or later on this evening, if I'm going to place a trade or not, I don't know. I don't think I'm actually going to do anything. I think I'm actually going to wait until I see a level where I feel like I may have a better chance of getting the kind of results I want. So for now, I'm just going to be watching and seeing how everything plays out before I do anything. All right. So on that note, guys, I'm going to leave the video here, okay, and then we're going to follow up again hopefully tomorrow. Ideally, I want to do another recording tomorrow, so hopefully I'll do another recording tomorrow, and then we pick up from where we left off. So yeah, so with that all covered, my awesome people from around the world, I want to thank you for coming over again one more time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. So for now, this is Pips and Points signing out.